Nothing carnal is going to help deliver you in these evil times. You're going to need the Lord, man. First and foremost, call Allah Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rahakwadash. Double honors to our teachers, the apostles, and elder bishops of Great Millstone. Peace, love, and salutations to the Lord's elect, teaching in truth, sincerity, and diligence for the sake of Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai. Lord willing, this lesson is edifying and straight to the point. Yeah, nothing carnal is going to be able to deliver you, man. You see, without the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai guiding you, you're going to be taken in your carnality, man. As the scriptures say, carnality leads to death. And a lot of people is going to choose that carnal route to pretty much save themselves. And it's going to ultimately lead to them making a bad decision, which is going to cost them their life. Because this is a spiritual battle that we headed towards, man. This is why you're going to need the Lord, pretty much guiding you in the mind, keeping you sane, and keeping you pretty much in a stable condition in the mind, man, to make good decisions, to pretty much sustain yourself and endure the evils, man. Real quick, this is Isaiah 33 and verse 6. It says, "And wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times, and strength of salvation." You see, the fear of the Lord is his treasure. And how you get this wisdom and knowledge is ultimately through fearing the Lord. And this is not practical knowledge, that the Lord is speaking of, that's going to be a stability. It's ultimately the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of the scriptures, which is ultimately going to bring clarity to you when certain things start to take place in the earth. You're not going to be taken. You're not going to be one who reacts, but yet you're going to be anticipating these things, and you're going to know perfectly what to do when certain things take place. Hey, the Lord said, "Be still and know that I am the Lord," man. But people, there's a lot of people here in this society that don't know the Lord, and they're not going to take the spiritual route. You see? And they're going to fall unstable in the mind, that spirit of perplexity. And it's going to cause them to making a bad decision, and it's ultimately going to lead to their downfall, an end. They're going to be destroyed. You see, real quick, this is Lamentations. I believe that's chapter 3. Yep, Lamentations 3 and verse 25. It says, "The Lord is good unto them that wait for him, to the soul that seeketh him. It is good that a man should both hope and quietly wait for the salvation of the Lord," man. You see? And this is what the Lord is requiring us to do when all hell break loose. Hey, just wait on me. The Lord said, "My servants shall eat. My servants shall drink, but they're going to be hungry." Hey, we're going to wait on Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai, man. We're going to trust in what the Lord said. We're going to trust in the things that the Lord has taught us through the apostles and elder bishops of Great Millstone. As well as the brothers, man. You see? We're going to hope quietly and wait for the salvation of the Lord rather than trusting in a bow, because that's not going to bring any form of salvation to you. You see, real quick, this is Psalms chapter 44 and verse 6. It says, "For I would not trust in my bow, neither shall my sword save me." And you got a lot of niggas that's following the ideal of stocking up on guns, man. Stocking up on ammo, going to the gun range, learning how to breathe when you shoot, learning how to shoot 50 miles out. You see, buying all the IMRs, the military food, the non-perishable items. They taking all these different routes in order to survive the times that we headed towards, which they deem as the apocalypse. But yet, this is the end times that's taking place, man. Nothing is going to pretty much be able to hold you up without the spirit and power of Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai guiding you, man. You're going to need the Lord in the end of the day. You see, it says, "For I would not trust in my bow, neither shall my sword save me. But thou hast saved us from our enemies." See, it's going to be the Lord to save you from the hands of the bloody man, from the hands of evil, man. From the famine, from wars, from the pestilence. It's going to be Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai that's stepping in and pretty much guiding you and saving you, preserving you, man. It ain't going to be of your own will. It says, "But thou hast saved us from our enemies and hast put them to shame that hate us." You see? And because, the victory is ultimately through Yahweh Shai. It's the Lord that gives us the victory here in the earth, man. In every circumstance, really. You see? Real quick. This is what is that? 1 Samuel chapter 17 and verse. Let's see. Just make a quick point. Verse 47. 1 Samuel 17:47. And all this assembly shall know that the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua saveth not with sword and spear. You see? For the battle is the Lord's, and he will give you into our hands. You see? So ultimately, just making the point that, hey, sword and spear don't save you, man. It's ultimately Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua that do. That's why it's good for a man to quietly wait for the salvation of the Lord, rather than trusting in his own bow and steel, a shield, man. You see? Because that's not going to do nothing for you. Because your gun can jam. You know, that vest ain't going to hold up. You can catch a headshot, man. You know? But yet, trusting in bow and steel, trusting in carnal things is ultimately just going to lead you to death. You see, real quick, this is, this is Psalms 20 and verse 7. It says, some trust in chariots and some in horses, but we will remember the name of the Lord our power, man. Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua, because the righteous running into it and it's safe, man. The name is a strong tower, man. You see, that name is going to bring forth deliverance. You know, and that name comes with a reputation, a doctrine. So we're going to remember the things that the Lord said. We're going to remember Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua. We're going to remember the Lord said this was going to happen. And we're going to remember what the Lord told us to do when these things start to take place, man. We're not going to trust in chariots and horses, man. Real quick, that's Psalms 33 and verse 16. It says, there is no king saved by the multitude of an host. A mighty man is not delivered by much strength. A horse is a vain thing for safety, neither shall he deliver any by his great strength, because salvation is of the Lord, man. Nothing carnal can deliver you. No guns, you know, no horse, no army of men. You know, these niggas in these militia groups. That shit ain't gonna hold up, man. It says, behold, the eyes of the Lord is upon them that fear him, and upon them that hope in his mercy, to deliver their souls from death and to keep them alive in famine, man. You see? It's the Lord that delivers. It's the Lord that's going to do it, man. This is why we tell you, man, here at Great Millstone, to put your trust in Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua and nothing carnal. You know, spend more time, energy, and resources into learning and to getting to know the Lord, seeking out the Lord, man. You see, because nothing carnal, no prepping, no practical knowledge is going to be able to deliver you, man. You see, it's going to be the Lord to deliver our souls from death and to keep us alive in famine. It says, our soul wait for the Lord. He is our help and our shield, for our heart shall rejoice in him, because we have trust in his holy name, man. You see? And this is what we're going to wait on, man. This is what we're hoping on. Our trust is in what's written. You know, we trusting in what's written rather than trusting in carnal things. You see, real quick, this is Hosea chapter 1 and verse 7. It says, but I will have mercy upon the house of Judah. For I will have mercy upon the house of Judah, and will save them by the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua their power, and will not save them by bow, nor by sword, nor by battle, by horses, nor by horsemen, man. So nothing carnal is going to save you. Ultimately, you're going to need Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua. And without the Lord, you're going to be destroyed, man. You see? And with that, I pray that you was edified, giving all honor, glory, and praise to Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua Ba'ashim Rahakudash. Lord, what's in this video?